Good afternoon, my beautiful people. I'm gonna start with my story, personal. 6 years ago, I found myself sleeping on the floor in a yoga studio where I was teaching, using a yoga mat as my bed and my coat as my pillow. I just got divorced and seemingly lost everything. My job, my family, my home, my husband. And suddenly I woke up because my students were knocking at the door, and I knew I would be caught because nobody knew I was divorced, let alone that I was homeless. I had thousands of ideas running through my mind how I'm gonna escape it. Should I pretend that I'm not here? Should I pretend that I'm practicing my movements before my class? Or should I just open the door and run away? Instead, I just took a deep breath and confessed my truth. And just like that, because I went through my shame, through my pain, my seemingly small and dark world turned into ravenous living, the abundant marketplace, the beautiful show and a play, and occasional circus. But I understood that my life purpose is to really lead people from their lethargic status quo to the ravenous living of being alive. And ravenous living is a brave living. It's messy. It is not perfect. It is as if you go through the death so you can feel alive. Ravenous living is also magical living, and I want to thank Sara Connell here, the master magician of my life. I met Sara 6 years ago, right after my divorce, at her magical workshop of how to manifest through visual boards, presented at Body Center. We have the sister-daughter CEO right here. And everything on that board came to fruition within a year for me. So, a year and a half ago, when I was writing my book, almost finishing, I got stuck with my limited thoughts. You know those. I'm not good enough. I'm not a professional writer. My English is not good looking. Right? You know those. So Sara told me, stop, Marina. Imagine that the book is a dance and your readers are the audience. And I understood that first step in Sara's beautiful framework to write, it can be done in your own way. You don't have to do it like everybody else. My book launch, these two ladies were there and Tracy over there. We were shaking it on the stage, we were dancing, we were singing. It was our creation. And so I do a similar work. I guide my clients through their pain to their main gifts. And one of my clients, really amazing woman, came to me several years ago. She was diagnosed with bipolar depression, and when she came to me, she had no life in her. And instead of kind of hiding that sickness, we went right through it. She went to rehab. She detoxed from 13 different drugs that she was on. And now she is a famous writer, traveling the world, writing beautiful poetry about mental health, inspiring other people. And once she was standing in front of her house, and she told her husband, wow, look at that beautiful cherry tree that is blossoming. And her husband came to her and she said, honey, it's been there 13 years. This is the first time you noticed. Best testimonial, right? So are you, my beautiful ladies, ready to see that blossoming cherry tree right in front of you and live your ravenous life? Yes. Then get up, everybody, get up. You gotta shake it. We're actually gonna work on that fear that we've been talking about over and over during this afternoon. I want you to create a lot of space, and I want you to please close your eyes. And now I want you to choose one fear. Maybe it's a fear of abandonment, maybe it's fear of public speaking, fear of snakes, any phobia will work too. And now I want you to fill that space with that fear. Maybe these are images of the snakes, maybe there's something from your past. fill the entire space. And now I want you to step into that space, step forward into that space. And I want you to start feeling that fear absorbing in your body, crawling into it, entire cell, filling your all cells. And I want you to start talking to it. Fear of abandonment, you substitute for yours. Thank you so much for helping me grow, but I no longer need you. I am the boss. I am in charge. I'm going to use you as a little puppy that I will put on a leash, and I am going to ask for your help whenever I want to do that. I am the boss. I am in control. And I want you to come out of that space forward. I want you to open your eyes, open your arms, and feel that space that you created within yourself, that cherry tree that you have in your heart blossoming, and feeling imperfect, messy, but alive. Thank you.